Hey y'all, today we meeting with Pam. Welcome back to another episode of Keys and Conversations. Hey y'all, we got Miss Pam, episode 3, Keys and Conversations. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I made it. Nice around here, y'all. She gonna show the amenities. What we getting into, these are called our condo.
Yeah.
103. Okay. Well, I'm following you. A kids area. Oh, this is nice.
View of the pool or something.
Yes. This is so nice. Is this y'all juristic?
Yeah, so that's to pick up mail and everything that's needed.
Okay.
Right in here by the pool is the gym.
Oh, it feels good in here. Is everything like video to get in, like camera?
Oh yeah, so you have the key fob.
Oh, okay.
And then you just scan the key fob to get in.
Okay, same, yeah.
So
These are
like
big old trees.
everything that you're gonna need to get your stuff done in here.
Uh-huh.
And then it has like some app sessions and Smith machine, so you can work it however you want to work it.
Nice. Y'all got the Supreme Platinum treadmills. Goodness.
It do be feeling good
Wow.
here, so I can't. And then on that side are the bathrooms and stuff. So
Okay.
that's it for the gym. This is ours, and there's one for each of the buildings.
Okay. Hold on. Welcome to MTV Cribs, y'all. It's so cute. Okay, work area. Let me take my shoes off. Bad.
And since it's like when you go out, it's nothing but Asia. I needed a little bit of Africa.
Yeah.
In the apartment. Okay.
Love that. Okay, this is where you do your ones and twos.
Yeah. Gotta get some work done. I pretty much spent hours on the side of the house. So I'm either here working or in my bed. And
okay.
Sometimes I stay in the living room, so I'm not laying in bed all the time in my free time to like regulate some stuff. Yeah.
Okay.
And we've been busy, so just ignore the dishes part.
Listen.
And, this is where my drying rack. This is where I dry my stuff, and then, of course the view from the balcony. Yeah. And normally I put a chair out here if I want to like utilize the balcony.
And you got a full fridge. I got a half.
Oh, I wouldn't like that. I'm such a foodie.
Listen.
So yeah,
cute.
the bathroom is pretty basic.
Cute. Okay.
This is the room.
I love this window.
Yeah, it's perfect, especially like during nighttime movie night. They put all the little lights on, so it's like you get to enjoy your view whilst you watch your movie. And then I also have a lot of clothes, so I love that they have this extra stuff for clothes. And the closet is pretty.
That's a good mirror.
A pretty good size closet for Thailand and for the price that they're charging. So I'm like, I'll take it. So yeah, that is everything.
Okay. Episode 3 of Keys and Conversations. We have the beautiful Miss Pamela. And where are you from originally?
So I was born and raised in Ghana until I was 12. And then
I did not know that.
Yeah.
12?
Yeah, 12.
Wow. Okay.
Yes. I was born and raised in Ghana until I was 12. And then when I was 12, we moved to Alexandria, Virginia. And then I grew up in Virginia until 2015. And then in 2015, I moved to Texas, Austin, Texas. So that has been my life.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you are bilingual.
Oh, yes, girl. Yes, girl.
Wow.
My family tried to shade me a little bit that my tree isn't good, but it's great.
Wow. Wow, I love that. I did not know since 12. He was almost a teenager by the time.
Oh yeah.
So you really got, because you know a lot of times you're
so little that you don't remember. Yeah, no, I remember everything.
And I meet a lot of African, like Americans, that's like they don't speak the language too much. So
no, and then also it's funny because just a couple days ago I decided that, like I said, I like to travel and move around. I decided that now that I have a home base here with such cheap rent, I'm going to be spending half my time back home in Ghana. So I'll be going in a couple months, and I'll probably stay for like 6 months or something, then come back. Yeah, so I figured, I don't know, that's what I'm trying to plan out. I was like, I really loved my time in Greece as well. So I think I'll spend like a few months in Ghana, like a couple months in Greece, and spend my base time here. So we'll see.
I love this. Like, and how old are you, if you don't mind?
Oh, no, girl. 33.
Yeah. Goals. Because how did you get to Thailand? What made you say this is going to be my home?
Yeah, so for me, I got to Thailand because I always loved traveling. And then at some point, I was working a really hectic job. I tried to take a week off. They told me that the most they can do was 3 days. So I did my budget. I was like, I don't need this. So I was like, whatever, let's quit. So after my budget would allow me, I went, and then I was like, okay, if I can't take a week, then I'm taking the rest of the time off. So I quit. And I thought I would be like one of the digital nomads that like kind of travel around, go around places. So I did that for 7 months. I was kind of all over the place. And then after 7 months, I was like, no, I think I kind of want a stable place to live. So I did some research, figured out where I would love to be. And then when I came to visit Thailand, I absolutely loved it. When I went to visit Greece, I loved it. So I moved to Greece for 3 years. And then after that was done, the natural place to come was to move to Thailand. So here I am now. Because when I was here, I was like, I just felt so at home. I didn't want to leave. And then now I'm like, okay, I don't have to leave. So great.
Yeah. Okay, so do you have a set time in Thailand, or you're just like going with the flow?
I'm pretty much going with the flow. And that's the great thing about like the travel here. I have my DTV visa, so I'm able to stay 5 years and then after renew it. So I think like Thailand is a long-term hub for me. I'm a traveler though, so I wanted to have a home base, and now that I have a home base and I'm making friends and connections and stuff here, now that I have a home base, I could probably still, I know in myself, I'll still be out and about traveling around, but I will always come back to Thailand. That's my home base.
Okay. Love that. What made you choose this condo, this neighborhood?
Oh, easy decision. So, because I was like, the price was part of the check. So why did I choose this condo? It was like the easiest decision. So when I moved here, I was like, oh, it would be great to find an apartment for about $500 a month. Because my main thing is I want to get away from corporate permanently. So I'm trying to live at a good minimal cost of living so I can retire faster. So my main thing was, okay, if I can find an apartment and that has a pool and a gym for about $500 a month, I'm great. So I started looking, and so I had a lot of apartment viewing lined up, and this was actually like the first apartment they showed me. And then I walked in, and she was like, I was like, oh my gosh, like the views you guys have seen, like the views from the room. And also I have to have a 1-bedroom because I be cooking a lot and I don't like the food smell to be in the apartment. So I love how the kitchen is very closed off. I could be cooking all day. And so I just came in a space and it just welcomed me. It was so cute. Like it had the little sessions, everything. It felt like me personally. And guys, the price, it wasn't even the $500 that I was hoping to spend. They said the price was $268 a month. I said, okay. What? Yes, girl. Yes.
No way. No, that's really good.
Yes. $268. And then with the dollar going up a little this time, It was $260 for this month because the dollar's a little up now. So you know that little extra $8.
Wow.
Yeah. So then after that, I was like, but then I was like, okay, you know, let's see, since my budget is like twice that, because you know, big baller with the $500.
Thank you. Thank you.
I was like, okay, let's see what other apartments, if this is like, if this one was so great at $268, let's see what the other apartments have to offer. So I toured other apartments,
So
and my heart,
yeah. How many others did you tour in?
I toured like 6 different apartments. Yeah.
6?
Yeah, because it's like even the day that I saw this, I saw 2 more, and then I did another day, and the other day I toured like about 4 more different apartments. And they ranged anywhere from that $270 to $500, and all of it, some didn't have the view that I wanted, some didn't have the, like, it just, none of it, they were all great apartment for what other people might be looking for, but I just kept thinking about this place, and I was like, it was the first one I walked into for a reason. So after I checked out 6 more other places, I was like, let me go get my girl. Let's come. So I called them, signed the deal, and I've been so happy with the space since then.
Okay, I love that. As far as the neighborhood, because you do have the market right there, so you feel like it's a great area.
Oh yeah,
I love
100%. Like I'm super close to the True Digital Park. Like I also have like a market. I have a market walking distance from here that we go grab dinner after. It's a lot of local shops and stuff. And then also the great thing about living a bit in rural Thailand is things are so affordable here. So the place that I go to get food, I also discovered a new place. And that new place, the most expensive thing on the menu is 35 baht for a whole meal, which is like about $1.15 or something.
Yeah.
And that's the most expensive thing on the menu.
No
Most of the
way.
stuff are 20 baht and 25 baht. Yep. That's where I had lunch 2 days ago, and they're going to be seeing me a lot often. Yep.
A hidden gem. I love that. Do you feel like you're saving here as compared to the U.S. or as compared to Greece?
Girl.
Super.
Yeah. Yeah. Girl, so like I'm saving so much here. So first of all, when I was living in Greece, I was saving a lot compared to the US. And then now that I'm here, I'm saving even more, even compared to Greece. Because with my rent being $268 a month, and then my utilities, my electric bill last month was like $12 and something. Water bill was $1. And then my cable and internet and stuff like that was, I think, my most expensive bill, which was like $17.
So you have cable?
Not cable. What do you call it? Like the
VPN?
no,
Wi-Fi.
my TV is not, it wasn't a smart TV, so they have this box thing. I don't know what you call it. Like they have the AIX box. So the TV that they had here, the one that I bought for the bedroom is smart TV, but the TV that they had here wasn't a smart TV, so I had to get this AIX box thing, and that with the Wi-Fi and stuff is about $17 a month. So with all of my bills and stuff, I normally always pay under $310 total. So because of that, my monthly budget for Thailand is 1,200, and that gives me the flexibility to take transportation every day to wherever I need to be for my food, my entertainment. Everything is covered under that 1,200, that 1,200, and then after that, everything else that comes in for me financially goes straight into my investments and the stuff that I'm doing to retire early. So it's been amazing.
Wow, you really have it planned out. I love that. Like,
oh, girl. I mean, it is what I do for work. So, yeah, when it comes to life and living, sometimes I could be irresponsible, but when it comes to my finances, I got my stuff together for sure.
I love that. Like, what's one tip or like hack that's like you would say you need to know this before you come?
I would say that I would say 2 main things, and 2 things that will make their life super, super, super simple. Everything else they'll figure out when they're here. But I would say figure out which visa you want to be on and figure out your finances. either how much money you're coming in saved with, or what you're going to be doing to make money. Those two things, your visa and your finances. Once that's all that you need, everything else you can figure it out. Yeah. And I will say even the finances, because if you have the extra finances, you can even figure out the visa part whilst you're here. Because I moved here last minute and I didn't have the visa. I didn't fix. So when I came here, I figured out my visa and I went and got. So I will say finances. Never mind the visa. Even that you figure out if you have the money to give you the flexibility. So figure out your finances, what you have saved, how you're gonna make money, all that stuff. And then after you figure out your finances, everything else come easy here with that.
Okay, that was good. Like what? You in between 3 different, like you're all over the world.
Girl, I'm very interested in a lot of different cultures and stuff. Like right now I've been to 37 countries and there's way more that I want to go to. I love different languages. I love different cultures. Like I speak a little bit of Spanish, a little bit of Greek, because well, of course I lived in Greece, so I had to learn. But yeah, ideally, like I'll start learning a bit of Thai as well. So I don't know, I just like things that are different than what I'm used to. So I'm always like, oh, what they got going on in this country? So yeah.
I love that. Because I said, I don't know if I'm going to learn the language because I don't know. But yeah, I can tell like when people ask me like when Thai people be like, do you speak language? They be looking so disappointed.
Like why are you not learning?
I know, yeah, they be looking so disappointed.
Yeah. No, because I will say this though, especially if you're gonna stay long term. Once you've learned some of the language, you really get to see the people in a different light. Like even in Greece, even though my Greek isn't great, but I got to a point where I can have simple conversations. And then when you go to the rural area, like the older people that don't speak English, they're fascinated to see you there, and they want to know like where are you coming from, why are you there. So if you speak enough to be able to have those basic conversation with them, it gives you different insight, and then they feel so comfortable. And then it's the real local people that will even invite you to the local spots for you to see the real place. But normally it's hard to access the local people and access the local things if you can't like basically communicate with them, because most people are like more than happy to work with you with the language, but you have to like have a little something for them to work with, you know.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, well, what was your biggest culture shock coming here?
Let's see. Well, for me, I guess since I'm African, I don't think it was a huge culture shock because most of the stuff are very similar to Ghana. It's hot. The food is spicy, and I'm like, same for Ghana. Like, there's very nice areas and very like torn down rural areas. Same for Ghana, same for America too. There's some torn down places in America. So same for everywhere. So if I'm being honest, I don't think, and also like I visited twice before I moved here. So I'm kind of like used to Thailand. So I don't think anything has like been a big culture shock for me yet. So,
were you nervous about moving alone, and how did you overcome it?
Girl, nah.
Already knew it. I asked the people.
Girl, nah. My policy is, girl, the plane works both ways. If I go somewhere and I don't like it, I just book a flight back. Like, but I also know that, like, because a lot of my friends and stuff that I speak with, like, I can definitely understand the nervousness to like move alone because you're not around friends, you're not around family, and all that stuff. I can't relate, but I can understand. You know, for me, I'm just like, I think my curiosity get the better of me, that I'm more excited about like what we're gonna find there, what's going on in that country. So I think my excitement overpowers the nervousness, so I don't feel like I feel any nervous or any reservations or anything. I just be going.
I feel it. How has living abroad changed you as a person?
I think that's really simple, because I think it's given me like different perspectives on a lot of stuff. Because one thing that you notice when you live abroad is like you have conversations with people, and then something that you thought was weird, then you have the conversation with the people that are doing it differently, and they explain why you're doing it differently. And you're like, that might be even better than the way I'm doing it. And I thought, until I sat down and talked to you about it, I thought this was weird, you know? And then also like some of the stuff you might not even adapt to it, but you might see how it works for them and their line of reasoning. So it really teaches you not to be so judgmental and to just leave people alone to do stuff how they want to do the stuff, because you don't know the reason. And even if you know the reasoning behind it and you don't agree with it, it's what works best for them. There's so many different ways to do stuff that your life isn't like the ideal life of how it might be the ideal life of how to do stuff for you, but there's so many different ways of getting to the same results out there. So it really teaches you different perspectives, different ways of doing things, and like, yeah, and then, so there's that.
I love that. That definitely opens things up. What do your friends and family back home think? Like, well, this is on brand for her. Very on brand.
So yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I've hopped around way too much, but at this point they've given up. They already know what to they already know what to expect with me. So, but before they're like, what's happening? Because I remember at least Thailand isn't as shocking, but at some point I moved to Georgia a little bit, and the country close to Russia.
Oh, what?
Yeah, before I moved to Greece, I moved to Georgia for a little bit. So after I moved to Georgia, now they're like, girl, do you know that's by Russia? So after
what?
So after I moved to Georgia, now nothing surprises them anymore. Now they're like, okay, yeah, so they're used to this.
Wow. Okay, and are your parents in the States or are they
Yeah, they're in the States. They're my family my family is in Virginia still. I just moved away from Virginia to Texas solo. So my family is in Virginia.
Okay.
But my dad is like, that man is ready to retire. My dad is trying to get back to Ghana. So if everything goes well for him, they're supposed to be moving back to Ghana in December. And then I'll move to Ghana in September to stay for a bit. So we'll see.
So the whole family is going to go back?
Yeah, my sister is also moving in December. Girl, no offense to America, but we just want America for the money. Like, home is where it's at. So that's why I'm working on setting myself up for retirement. And then after I retire, I plan to spend most of my time back home in Ghana as well. So
love that. And is your sister older or younger?
So I am the youngest. I am the youngest of 10. So everyone is older than me.
Wait a minute. Your mama and your daddy had 10 kids.
Well, my mama had 7. My dad has some extracurricular activities, but you know.
7? Oh my, you have.
Yeah.
That's so nice. You know, I wish I had like 7 siblings, but there's only 3 of us.
No, that's a good amount. That's still a good amount to like not to still feel it. But I will say, like, when I go back home, because with everybody being in Virginia, when I go back home and someone cooks, it seems loud and fun and lively. So
yes. The youngest of 10.
Yes, girl.
I would not. What in the world?
Yes, girl. But it makes for yeah.
So you have like nieces, nephews. Your family is like pretty.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. And see, yeah. Mm-hmm. If I had the person, I would have up to 5 kids. No lie. But
no, I hear you.
And what advice would you give to Black women that want to travel but are scared, fearful?
I would say honestly, no video, there do videos that will encourage you and stuff, but no video or something will make you feel that thing inside until you've actually like done it. So I would say just think of it in this way. You have the extra money or you make the extra money to fly back. So just kind of do it and just know that even if you do it and it's not for you, you can always return back home. And I say this because I know once you fly and you get to that place, you will really get that feeling and like that things will become easier. All the nervousness will go away once you've actually done it and you're there and you're like, wow, this is in America. This is the feeling you get once you're actually out of the States. Like that feeling will hit you, but you have to take that chance and just book that flight and actually
that one way.
Yeah, that one way. And then also like, just think of it like safety net. You can always come back, but trust me, once you do it, you won't be going back.
Mm-hmm. It's like, baby, this is what you came for. Yes, that's how I feel when I be riding on the back of the bike. Like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, no, it's amazing. So it just, don't be nervous, just do it. And yeah.
Don't be nervous. Just do it. Okay. And do you feel like you're gonna stay in this neighborhood, or you're gonna take it on to other parts of?
So for me, initially, right? When I first moved to Bangkok, I didn't even think I was going to stay in Bangkok. I just chose Bangkok this year because this year I have a lot of international travels and travels in general, and Bangkok is the best hub to leave out of for international travels. So that's what I thought. That's why I thought, but I was like, I'm an island girly. I'm going to pick an island, but I'm really starting to love Bangkok. But next year, I just plan to travel all around Thailand, travel to all the different islands and stuff, and then I'll pick if I'm going to pick one of the islands or stay in Bangkok, because I'm really loving Bangkok more than I thought I would. But at the same time, I'm still an island girly, so we'll decide next year.
Okay. So
yes.
So you know, at least for like the rest of this year.
The rest of this year, I'm here. Yeah. Of course, halfway through the year, I will be hopping around, but base wise, I will be here for the rest of the year.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is exciting. Well, we've hung out a few times, but the vibes have always been great energy. I really appreciate you for taking this time, even though I know you was tired as hell.
Child, accounting is kicking my butt, but I have to work for retirement, okay? My retirement is coming through. I just have a year and a half more of corporate work to do, but in order to achieve that, I have to work crazy hours and make this happen. So, yeah.
She's super locked in. I love that about her. Like, she be down to it. So, yeah. I'm excited for this friendship, to get to know you some more, and thank you so much.
Of course, love. Let's go to the market and get some Thai food.
Yeah, we got to go to the market, eat down, and
bring them with us. Yeah, bring them with us.
You know what? So you my girl.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. Let's go to the market. Hey, y'all. We're walking to the market. It's traffic. Let's see. Okay, we've made it at the market.
I always start off with my little pomegranate juice.
Ooh.
And then
okay, I got this.
I'm like so excited for
what?
Ghana. It's like the cuisine.
Yes. Y'all should get this chicken every time. It's her go-to.